Welcome into the halftime show here on the PAC Sports Network. We're at the half between Allegheny and Waynesburg, and we're now joined by Waynesburg freshman center Tori Wesolowski. Tori, first off, thanks so much for joining us today. How's it been getting adjusted to just the college level of basketball from high school?
Hi, thanks for having me. It's been good. It's kind of like been much harder than what I thought. I mean, coming from high school into college, um, just the level of play is much slower, especially like with the shot clock and everything. So that's something I've worried about since the beginning. But so far so good. I've, been in playing a lot, so I've got a lot of used to playing, so it's been going good.
Well, that's great. And like I mentioned, it's your freshman season, so still have a good bit of your career ahead of yourself. But I want to first ask, what just led you to becoming a Yellow Jacket? What was it that drew you to go into Waynesburg?
So I'm from Canonsburg, so it's very close to home. So that was a factor. I wanted to stay close to home. I'm really close to my family. Also, the nursing program here is really good, and that's what I'm majoring in. And Coach Jones just was like one of the best coaches I was talking to. So all of those factors just made me sure that Waynesburg was the one.
I know that, like you said, you come from Canonsburg, graduated from Canon McMillan. Your older brother, Zach, was also a basketball player at Canon McMillan. What's his impact been like on you just in basketball overall? And what kind of advice has he given you now that you're playing at the college level?
Yeah, so my brother, he's actually 10 years older than me. So he's always been a role model in my life. And he was going to play at college, but he ended up hurting his shoulder. But yeah, he's always been there for me. Came to see my games and been a very big role model. And he always, we in the summer, we always work out together and like he roughs up on me, even though I got to be careful of his shoulder popping out again. But yeah, he's always been a big role model in my life. So I'm happy that he's, someone to talk to.
Who's winning in a one-on-one battle these days?
That's funny. Probably, I don't know, probably me. You got to be careful with his shoulder. He just got the reconstructive surgery. So I like
Yeah.
to say me. He probably says otherwise, but
Well, I think that's good. You have to have that confidence in yourself. And like you said, you don't want to beat up on Big Brother too much. But
yeah, yeah.
sticking with Cannon McMillan, your former teammate Stella Lucian has also found herself going to the
hmm
PAC as well, now playing at Washington and Jefferson, and seems to be a little bit of a WPIAL pipeline, maybe Cannon McMillan and sending players to the PAC. But what's that been
hmm
like going up against your former teammate, now seeing her as an opponent, but also just seeing both of you going off and doing great things at your respective schools?
I know it is funny. We've grown up together, me and Selene. So it was weird, at first, like now we're against each other, but it is fun. I mean, and I'm happy to see her doing well. Like they're doing amazing this season, and she's doing amazing too. So it's funny to be now go teammates to enemies, But yeah, I'm happy for her. She's doing great, but it is kind of weird.
Well, I know that you've been having a great season and it's shown. I mean, you've really been in the starting lineup since day one. How have you kind of embraced that role and taken that upon yourself to really get adjusted and fully acclimated to being an everyday player at the college level?
Yeah, so I mean, coming in, I knew I was gonna, be playing a lot because we are a very young team. We are heavily freshmen, So, but it's been fun, and I've learned a lot as I've gone through, and just being like going in, being starting, and just getting that firsthand experience. It's been awesome, and I think I've grown a lot already, and I'm excited to see like how I'm going to grow in the next 4 years. So.
Well, I know you mentioned the aspect of it being a very young team this season and you being one of the
Mhm.
many freshmen. How have you kind of maybe taken it upon yourself to be maybe the leader of that class and that group, especially with you being really, again, a starter and one of the main pieces to this team?
hmm So, yeah, how I've really like wanted to lead is just by example. So I really try to, play hard and, be active on the bench and just getting everybody, you know, play as a team. That's what we've been struggling at. So, just kind of, getting everybody on the same page and getting all the energy out and just being that positive influence on the bench and in the game too.
Well, Tori, again, we wish you guys nothing but luck moving forward at Waynesburg for the rest of the season. And again, thanks so much for joining us today on the halftime show.
Thank you.
That's Waynesburg's Tori Wesolowski. Folks, stick around as we'll be joined momentarily by Allegheny's Emily Lauer right here on the Halftime Show and only on the PAC Sports Network.